Okay, so now we're going to try and bring the barrel back on face. So what you're going to see is the barrel is loose. Right? So I mean, no one should shoot a gun just like that. It's really dangerous. So what we're going to do is we're going to open her up, put some shims on the pin. Okay, so all we're going to do is we're going to put a little shim right on the pin here, because that'll make the barrel sit closer to the face here. I'm going to start with the 6000 shim and see where it's at. Okay, here's the 6000 shim. And take this, set it into here, like that. You get it to fit a little bit better. And try it. Okay, for testing purposes, this is the final shape of the shim. And it fits in there pretty nicely. With the 6000 shim, the gun still closes. It's not like ungodly loose now, like it was, but you know, ideally you have to like remove a little metal, but now it fits pretty tightly now. Maybe I'll do some contact checking and see where we're at. So the 6000 shim wasn't really tight enough. There's still a little bit of shake in it, and ideally when we close it with the correct shim, it doesn't close all the way. To like clearance it a tiny bit to bring it back on face. So I now have an 8000 shim, but once you get the first shim created and it fits good, then copying them and going larger is really easy. So now it does close with the 8000 shim, but like barely. I may leave it like that. You know, it's definitely tight now. There's no gap. So maybe I'll make one in 9000s just to see. But it's feels pretty solid now. Alright, so I'm gonna go to 9000s. I removed the shim I had making the little lug tighter, because I want to make them both one shim, because it seems like they need to be the same size. 9000s is the size for that as well. Okay, there is the modified shim, 9000s, and it's designed now to slide into this little slot here, and then slip over the pin, which should make it held in place by the slot itself, which is great. I'll put some glue behind it, and you know, 8000s was almost perfect, so 9000s should be bored in a little bit too tight, which is ideal. And there's the 9000th shim installed, so it fills the little slot a little beyond the width of the actual slot that the pin goes into, or the lug goes into. So that'll hold it in place, along with this green JB Loctite glue. So we should be in good shape.